Let me break down what just happened on the set of Love and Marriage, Huntsville, because this is more than your usual reality TV drama. We're not just talking shady social media posts or dramatic arguments. This time, things went way beyond the usual. They turned physical. And when legal teams get involved, you already know it's serious. So here's what's going on. Stormi Steele, the successful entrepreneur behind Canvas Beauty, who built her brand from the ground up, is now considering taking legal action. Why? Because she got into a heated and reportedly dangerous confrontation with Latisha Scott, another cast member on the show. And this wasn't just a verbal back and forth. According to multiple sources, it turned physical, and Stormi isn't letting it slide. Now, this isn't just a typical reality show feud. What happened could damage the reputation of OWN, the network that airs the show, especially when it comes to how they protect the people who work for them. If you've been keeping up with recent episodes, you might have sensed that tension between Stormi and Latisha has been building for a while. They've never really been friends, but lately, things have been getting worse, from shady looks during filming to quiet jabs during group scenes. There were even whispers behind the scenes that Latisha was trying to get Stormi's screen time cut, accusing her of being too focused on her brand and not open enough for reality TV. But let's be honest, that sounds a lot like jealousy. Stormi didn't join the show to chase fame. She already had a business, a following, and financial success. That kind of independence can be threatening to some, especially to people who've been on the show longer but haven't achieved the same success off camera. Then came a group filming event where everything exploded. According to people who were there, it started when Stormi brought up something about Latisha's husband, Marceau, that clearly touched a nerve. Latisha didn't take it well. She started yelling, her body language changed, and then she reportedly lunged at Stormi. Stormi didn't fight back, but Latisha allegedly pushed her hard enough that crew members had to step in quickly. The cameras were cut, producers rushed in, and things got out of control. Stormi wasn't having it. She didn't brush it off like it was just for TV. She looked the producers straight in the eye and told them, "Handle this, or I will legally." And she meant it. The next day, her legal team reached out to OWN, demanding the footage be reviewed, Latisha be suspended from filming, and that the network explain how they're protecting their cast from harm. But here's the problem: OWN didn't make any public moves. Behind closed doors, they reportedly held internal meetings and sent Stormi a polite email saying they were reviewing the matter. But to fans and the public, there was nothing: no statement, no apology, and no sign that Latisha was being held accountable. Stormi wasn't about to stay quiet. She posted a cryptic but powerful message on Instagram: "When you stay silent too long, people think you're weak. I'm not her. Try me." She also included hashtags like Protect Black Women and More Than TV, making it very clear who she was talking about. Her fans understood immediately, and the message spread fast. What's even more serious is that Stormi isn't just going after Latisha. Her legal team is also looking into holding OWN accountable. They're arguing that the network knew tensions were rising and did nothing to prevent the situation, which could be considered negligence. And now, things are escalating. Stormi's lawyers are looking into a possible lawsuit with three main points: physical assault, emotional trauma, and negligence. That last one, negligence, could really hurt OWN, because if they failed to protect their cast, they could be in major legal trouble. There were no security teams, no de-escalation experts, and no emergency medical staff on standby. It seems like producers were just hoping something dramatic would happen, and they got it, but at what cost? A former crew member even said that producers saw this coming. They noticed the growing tension but chose not to step in, all for the sake of getting good footage. But this time, they picked the wrong person to play with. Stormi isn't just another reality star, she's a CEO with a loyal audience and a lot to lose. She's not going to let this slide, especially when her safety is on the line. Her legal team is asking for all the raw footage from that day, not just what the show's cameras caught, but videos recorded on people's personal phones. Apparently, there are clips that show more than just one push. There are reports of additional physical contact and threats that didn't make it into the main footage. If those videos leak, it could completely destroy OWN's credibility and expose how little they've done to protect their cast. Latisha, for her part, has stayed silent. She's still filming solo scenes, but fans aren't impressed. Many are calling her out for not apologizing or addressing the incident. Meanwhile, the hashtag #FireLatisha is trending, with fans saying they'll stop watching the show if she stays on without consequences. Some cast members who were neutral at first are now showing quiet support for Stormi, liking her posts, unfollowing Latisha, and dropping vague comments about accountability. In the world of reality TV, that's basically the same as taking sides. Stormi, on the other hand, is staying calm and professional. No messy posts, no interviews. She's letting her legal team do the talking. One of her last posts was a selfie with the caption, "Built it myself, so I know how to rebuild if I have to." Fans saw that as a sign of strength and filled the comments with support. OWN now has a choice to make. They can pretend nothing happened and hope the backlash dies down, or they can take responsibility and make real changes. But time is running out. Every day they delay, fans see them more as part of the problem. There are even rumors that OWN is trying to settle the issue quietly behind the scenes to avoid a courtroom battle. But if that doesn't work, and Stormi decides to take this all the way, it could change the reality TV industry for good. This isn't just about a fight anymore. It's about protecting Black women in media, about accountability, and about forcing the industry to treat people with the respect and safety they deserve. Whether OWN likes it or not, Stormi might just be the one to make that happen. And there you have it. This isn't just another messy reality TV moment, it's a turning point. What went down between Stormi Steele and Latisha Scott is shaking the foundation of love and marriage, Huntsville, but more than that, it's calling out a bigger issue in the reality TV industry. We've watched for years as drama gets pushed to the forefront, while the well-being of the people behind the scenes gets ignored. But now, someone's finally drawing the line. Stormi didn't just speak up, she's taking action. And let's be clear, she's not doing this just for herself. She's setting a precedent, sending a message that Black women in entertainment deserve the same protection, respect, and support that others do. This isn't just about a show. It's about changing how the game is played. OWN is at a crossroads. They can either continue sweeping things under the rug, hoping viewers forget, or they can take real accountability and implement real safeguards moving forward. But based on how fans are reacting, silence and spin aren't going to cut it anymore. The hashtags are growing, viewers are speaking out, and people are ready to walk away from networks that put ratings over responsibility. What happens next is going to say a lot, not just about OWN, but about the entire industry. Will they stand by the cast that made their network thrive, or will they let this situation spiral even further? Will Latisha finally speak up and take accountability? Or will the silence continue to damage her reputation? Only time will tell. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe Stormi is right to take legal action? Should OWN have stepped in sooner? And how do you think this will impact reality TV moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. I'll be keeping a close eye on this story, and you already know I'll be back with the latest tea, receipts, and real talk. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, entertainment should never come at the cost of someone's safety. And when people start standing up for what's right, even a reality show can spark real change. Thanks for watching. Peace. What happens next is going to say a lot, not just about OWN, but about the entire industry. Will they stand by the cast that made their network thrive, or will they let this situation spiral even further? Will Latisha finally speak up and take accountability? Or will the silence continue to damage her reputation? Only time will tell. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe Stormi is right to take legal action? Should OWN have stepped in sooner? And how do you think this will impact reality TV moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. I'll be keeping a close eye on this story, and you already know I'll be back with the latest tea, receipts, and real talk. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, entertainment should never come at the cost of someone's safety. And when people start standing up for what's right, even a reality show can spark real change. Thanks for watching.